don't know if I'm streaming or not. Says I'm in the room. Say something. Great. People waiting. 5. Live now. All right. I gotta do some adjusting here. Full screen preview, let me see. Hello everyone. Bear with me. I am trying to make some adjustments here. Let me see. Yeah, a little early because I want to make sure this is set up right. Yeah. Oh, don't want that. Hit the screen. All right. You're waving back at the cat. Cat's waving at you. I'm checking here. There we go. I had to adjust the screen. It was showing half screen here, so. Aloha from Hawaii. LAW LAW 10442. Aloha. Oh, your Canon camera is all good. Good to hear. How's my sound? Hey, Alan, what's up? Everything's good. Sounds good. Picture's good. As Tuk Tuk to both go live. I don't know if Tuk Tuk does live. You gotta make it, what? You gotta make it in. Hey, Dennis. Well, I don't know. Gotta figure it out, what? Are you wired or wireless? Wireless upstairs. We got the router upstairs, the wireless router's upstairs, so it's not hardwired to my computer. DM, what's up from sunny Canada? Wi-Fi. Yeah, Wi-Fi. I'm shooting Wi-Fi here. I mean, we get a good signal here, especially in the morning, morning time, all the way up till about 7 o'clock, and then for some reason around 7 o'clock every evening without fail, it just goes into slow motion, and nothing wants to upload, nothing wants to record, or nothing wants to play, you know, like YouTube and things like. I don't know what it is, so I just turn it off. I think the system's overloaded from 7 o'clock till like 9 o'clock when we leave. I don't know why it's like that, but all day long it runs perfectly fine. But from Philly and New Jersey, hey Ray, what if a customer wants water or candy for my section of responsibility? Well, I got to get up and give it to him. Keeps growing. Or I could just pull back my table a little bit and Lut can grab it. Shangri-La 66. Hello from Luxembourg, Europe. Randy Moose. Cable shared man with fiber, so does not show if it's good and gets it to the possible. You know what, BS in the Philippines? That's what they told me. Back at our apartment, same thing. It seems to slow down different times of the day, and you can go up there and you can say something, and you could, you know, mention it to them, and they'll reset it. But their solution to everything is go with fiber optics. Now, my neighbor has fiber optic, and he told me he has problems also. So, I mean, here's how I look at it. I look at what I'm paying here for, you know, internet and TV. We got, I forget how many high definition channels. We don't even watch our TV. So, and I'm paying, I don't know, like $40 US a month for all that. And I think back in the States what I was paying, and you know what? I'm not going to complain because it was well over $100 for everything back in the States. So I'll put up with some slow times here. Yeah, good luck. Yeah. Hey, Chris, good morning from Perth, Australia. Good morning, Chris. Uh, 40's a good price. Yeah, it is. Yep, 176 a month in Florida. Can you see me yet, Lut? I'm on? Okay. Our Philippine Adventures. Hey, thanks. Our Philippine Adventures. Hi from cold Canada. Hello, cold Canada. I pay 15, about 33 a month. Yeah. Who do you have, BS? Yeah, I got the Converge also. Matt's Road to a Life in Thailand. See you soon in August. No problem. We'll be here. I don't think we're going anywhere anytime soon. Yeah, you know what? You're right, Pens fan. I do have a couple Nike T-shirts and stuff, but Under Armour. I don't know. I'd loaded up and stocked up on so much Under Armour T-shirts and things back in the States before we came over, and that's just what I have. Now this hat I bought, this Under Armour hat I bought is a knockoff I bought up at the market. So, but yeah, if you don't know, you can't really tell. Hey Joe, just woke up. You guys are early. They look like. Heard they have Under Armour factories in the Philippines. I don't know. Maybe they do. I mean, you can go. Of course, you can go to the mall and you can buy, you know, the real Under Armour, but I'll just buy knockoffs. A lot cheaper, and you can't really tell the difference. 70 in Philly today. Wow. Here's Lut. Lut, you're going to be on. How much you pay? I paid 3 pesos for my hat. I think I only paid, what did I pay? 250. I paid 250 for my hat. I think they wanted around 3, and you know, I managed to get them down, and did last price deal, and that's what I got it for, 350. Here's the boss, hard at work. A boss without, I know what. Finally a good goof camera view, yeah. Store really clean. You know what? Here's the thing. The road we're sitting on, there's no speed bumps, and a lot of people come down through here pretty fast. And when they come down fast, as soon as they get by, you can see the cloud of smoke or the cloud of dust just following them. So it's like we always, every day, every morning, we're dusting things down, we're wiping things down, we're mopping things down, because the dust here is a little on the bad side. And you know what? We haven't had rain here in quite a while, so we need some rain. There's 4 people waiting for you on the other side. What's the other side? They're stuck in limbo. What a photo do you know? Mo Photo Detroit. Here's, you want to send something and you're asking for our address. I'm going to look into a P.O. box number because other people have mentioned about sending stuff. My thing is here, I don't trust the mail delivery here. I know sometimes in the past they've actually dropped a letter off to us. We went up to the post office and we had to sign for the package, which is fine if they do that way. But I think I would feel better if I just got a P.O. box. I don't know how much they run. Somebody told me they only run about 1,000 pesos for like a medium-sized box. But I got to go up and check that out. Good day, Jude and Penn. Mike Luna says, me not allowed sugar, it's a pain. Mike, you're not allowed sugar? Yeah, baby, you're alive. BS, no, I'm still looking into the CCTV. Maybe when I'm down there tomorrow for my BI, or when I go down to the BI to get my annual, I'll check into it. Rover's from Woodstock. Oh, hey, Randall, Woodstock here. Oh, hey, Randall, Woodstock here. I can't read too well. This is Sonny from San Diego. Hey, Sonny. Oh, diabetes. Yeah. You know what? I watch my sugar intakes also, but there's just some times where I just can't. I can't control myself, especially when I go by Cinnabon inside the SM Mall. I mean, I just smell that, my mouth waters, and I just gotta have one. But I don't do it every day or every week. And there's been times where I have walked by it, but I watch my sugar intake. See, my thing is, I don't drink sodas, so I don't, it's not like I'm addicted to sodas and I drink sodas all the time. I drink, but I don't drink every day. I couldn't tell you the last time I was drinking. So that's another good thing. Beyond that, you know, I watch what I take in, and you know, my sugars here and there. You know, carbs is the big thing for me because I like potatoes, I like French fries, but it's all in portion. What type of camera are you using? The one I'm using right now is a Logitech. It's a plug-in that sits on top of my laptop. So I'm using a Logitech. I got this back when I was in the States a few years back, and it works okay. I'm not going to try to look for another camera. This one works okay, and then I'm using a headset, so it seems to be working fine. No rice, Brian, yeah. No rice. I mean, I do eat rice here and there, but I got to add a flavor to it. I got to add some type of like sauce to it to give it some kind of flavor. I'm not into just plain rice. Yeah, I like garlic rice too. I can eat some of that. You know what? The tilapia, I don't think we're going to. We talked about that, and first of all, there's no room in the store for that. And I think with that water, you know, the water running, the pump running all the time, plugged in, constant electric, and then if you have a brownout, you got to deal with that. So I don't think we're going to go with that. Not right now. And like I said, we just kind of ran out of space. Once we got everything in here and realized it wasn't as big as we thought, we kind of pushed that one on the back burner. Living the dream, brother. Hello in the Philippines. I met him. I guess you guys seen the video I did with Philo in the Philippines. Yeah, check his channel out. He's just an average guy like me, you know, enjoying life here in the Philippines and doing some traveling and, you know, hanging out and whatever. I mean, he's just like me, just simple guy living here. Him and his wife and family and enjoying life here on his retirement. What about solar panels to run the pump? Solar panels. I guess it's possible. The problem would be trying to find the solar panels here. You get Vienna sausage there. Can I get Vienna sausage here? I don't know. You know what? I'm not. I'll eat sausage if, you know, if it's on the plate, but I'm not into going out. I'm not a big sausage person as far as, you know, going out and hunting down sausages. They do sell a lot of sausage here. I've seen a lot of sausages, different sausages, but I'm more bacon. I like bacon. And bacon, I mean, they sell bacon, but to find like really good, you know, thick cut, flavored bacon, it's kind of hard. SNR, I found some up there. Trying to think of where else. Brian doesn't like sausage. You're right. Longanisa, I Longanisa, yeah. If I don't have bacon, I'll eat Longanisa. I have sausage. Are you a fan of Skyflakes? Yeah, I like Skyflakes. I'll usually put like peanut butter, jelly. I'll put on, you know, some cheese. I cheese whiz stuff and eat the crackers that way. Skyflakes. Oh, peanut butter, peanut butter. That's it. It's got to be Jif, Jif Creamy. That's the only peanut butter I'll eat here, and they do sell it here. So. Tide? Where's Tide? Oh. Killing them emojis, yeah. Guy Flakes and Red Horse, Masarap. Aloha from Hawaii, Ronald. Aloha. GIF. What did I do in the States? I worked for the Pennsylvania. I worked for the state of Pennsylvania, the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and retired from there. Brian sucked the American teeped. Yeah. Have you tried red rice? No, I've never tried red rice. It's like the red hot dogs here. I'm not a fan of the red hot dogs. Do I charge extra for cold pop? No, we don't charge extra for cold pop. As long as you bring a bottle and exchange it. I forget, what do we sell soda at? What's soda sell? 40 pesos? Yeah. 30 pesos for the liter, and what if you don't have a bottle? Or if you have a bottle, it's -5 pesos, right? Yeah, -5. I'm guessing Brian is 49. I'm 50 years old. Black sticky rice. Never heard of black sticky rice. I've had sticky rice, but not black. Yeah. Roll back. Yeah, that, you know what, that people call it pop. People call it soda. I guess it all depends on where in the states you were born and raised. On the East Coast here, we've always called it soda, but I've heard of pop. Same way with a GR. What's going on? I've also heard like lunch meat. We call it lunch meat. People call it cold cuts. We call it hoagies. Some people call them subs. So I think it's all in where you were raised. In the States is where where you got the different names for the different things. GR, Brian, where's the coconuts? There's coconuts here. down south they call it Coke. Yeah. Soft drinks in Australia, fuzzies. Ignorant people say pop. All right. No, I wouldn't say ignorant people say pop. I just say different people from different parts of the states call it pop. Soda. I don't know, soda pop. Pop is my grandma, my grandpa, yeah. I'm on my favorite. Is the car fixed? No, the car is not fixed. I got to meet up with the guy Friday, get an appraise, and then get back with the guy that hit my car. I mean, the guy that hit my car, he stopped the other day, and he nice enough. He stopped, asked if I got it appraised yet, and I told him I had one appraise. I had one appraisal on it, but the guy was, of course, gouging me. So I went back to the guy that hit it the first time, and I'm going to get with his mechanic, and he's going to give me an appraisal on it. So, but I'm keeping in contact with the guy, and the guy that hit my car, he was driving a really nice big car. So, and like I said, he's stopped a few times, and we've texted back and forth. So I'm 99% sure he's not going to stick me with the bill, so. Shout out from South Philly. All right. How's the foot? The ankle? The ankle's okay. Occasionally, you know, I have problems in it, but not as bad as if I was back in the States. You know, I have bad arthritis in my ankles and in my knees, and back in the States, I'd get cortisone shots and take a lot of inflammation medication to get rid of, you know, that pain in there. But when I move here to the state, or when I move here to Philippines, I think it's the warm weather that but I don't have as much problems with it as I did back in the States. I haven't had a cortisone shot since I left the States. But I mean, occasionally it still does bother me. A lot of times I feel it right before it's getting ready to rain. Do they still honor old currency? I don't know, do they? Do they still honor the old currency?
The old money?
Yeah, the old money. Lut says no. Stinkfoot, nah. No Stinkfoot. I guess. Hello, Big Austin. We're doing good. So, Centibo? You ever hear of Centibo? One Centibo? You ever hear of a Centibo, Lut? I don't know. I don't know what a Centibo is. If it's an old Philippine coin, they don't even call it centavo. There it is. That's old centavo, right, Lut? Yeah. GR. You get any of those new 5 pesos? We got some, but what we do is we put them into a different container. We don't mix them in with the pesos. So we're not going to mix anything up. Because I went to, yeah, we put that aside. We have them all aside. Yeah, I don't want to mix them up. I didn't know that. Bruce says that the old 100 peso bill had an American flag on it. I didn't know that. Any more bad money? Nah, except one time. The old 2 peso bill. Didn't even know they made it 2. I mean, I know they made a 2 peso bill back in the States, but I didn't know they made a 2 peso bill here. You know what's that funny one that they have? They have a 2 peso, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do have a 2 peso bill. But you rarely see it. Once in a while, somebody will hand it to you, but they don't. It's not in circulation anymore. Oh, I thought it was. Yeah, I thought I'd seen it. How hot does it get here during the summer? Well, it gets hot. Last summer, there were days it was like 102, 105, and it gets humid. Like right now, I think yesterday it was 95, but you can feel the humidity starting to come back. Today's not that bad with the humidity. A lot of times, people here won't come out from like 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock, and if they do, they're carrying umbrellas for the shade. That's when we noticed that our sales people aren't really coming. We're not really moving too much at that point, at that time. The only people that are really coming are like the next door neighbors here in the apartments, and they'll come here to buy like pop or soda, whatever you want to call it, ice. Kids will come and buy the candy, but for the most part, traffic up and down the street it slows down. Well, yeah, summertime does get hot. It gets so hot even a fan doesn't work. The only thing that works is air conditioning. But I'll take that over to winter anytime. That winter back in the Northeast there. What happened to Sisig the minor bird? Good question. We had Sisig, and we decided I didn't like her being inside the house. I wanted her to be outside the house, but we didn't have, like, we couldn't put her outside because we have cats here, and we were afraid the cats were going to attack her. And the lady down the road, she had other birds. So we started talking with her, and we asked her if she wouldn't mind taking Sisig because she has a place outside and she has all her birds out there. Plus, we figured, you know what, Sisig could be there and be around the other birds and stuff. So we gave it to the lady right down the road. And every day we walk by, we can still hear her singing. We can still hear her chirping away. We stopped in to see her a few times. So that's what happened to Sisig. She's down the road, and we can visit her anytime. Plus, with us being here now, I don't know. I just don't like to leave. I don't like to keep her inside like that. You look at other people, and a lot of them have them outside. So, but she's doing fine. I think you're thinking, yeah, 100 plus degrees. Yeah. How much do we pay for all the for open that store? You're referring to rent here. Rent is 6,000 pesos a month, and then we have the upstairs. 6,000 is, I think, roughly like right around 120 US dollars. Hurts when I pee. You need to go see the doctor, Anthony. Is a Sari Sari store expensive to start? Jordan wants to know. It all depends on how much you want to invest in your store, how much you want to have in your store. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, and also how big of a store you want. That's all I can really tell you. I mean, I know people that start small, and then as they sell stuff, get bigger and bigger and bigger. Matt's Road to the Life at Thailand. Hey, thanks Matt for watching. I'm an old sub. E-juice here. BS, go up to Vape Society, right off of Walking Street, or Jumbo Genra, which is right here in Dao. Why not cook food, Brian? We're still thinking about it. Maybe next month we might do something, a barbecue. We're talking about barbecue. Maybe start out, a few times a week to see how it goes. The problem is, it's not really a problem. The sun beats on this side of the store constantly, so we're going to have to do it as the sun goes down because it gets way too hot standing out directly in that sun. So as the sun goes down, it sets. It'll start cooling off. So maybe, like I said, sometime next month we want to start it and just see what happens and how it goes. But I mean, we're selling the charcoal here, and we're selling charcoal like crazy. I think we bought 4 bags, and we're down to maybe what, one bag maybe. We bought 4, and we're down to like 1, and we bought it, I think, this past weekend. I'm not sure. Yeah. Oh, near him, Balibago. Yep. What kind of weird foods do they sell there that are not used in the United States? Um, the weirdest food here, of course, is balut. Balut's a duck egg, and I forget how many weeks old it is. Um, you've seen it. Andrew Zimmer, Bizarre Foods did a thing on it, but it's one of those that I've eaten it. I mean, you open it up, you get it, and it's warm, and then you crack the top open, and then you pour some vinegar in there, and you suck out the juice, and then you know peel the shell away, and you can actually see the embryo of the duck inside of it starting to form, and you eat it, and you get if you can get past the look of balut, it's not bad tasting. It tastes like an egg on steroids. You got that. They eat a lot of chicken feet here, um, chicken intestine, pig intestines, chicken blood. What else? I don't know. I'm trying to think of all the other quail eggs, and I've tried all of it. I've tried all of it. My theory is you never know if you don't like it until you try it. But a lot of it, you got to get past the look and the smell. Like the durian smells terrible, but once you get past that smell, it tastes good. It tastes real good. Yeah, yeah, balut. In the evening, you'll see and hear the guys riding around all evening, riding up and down the road. Balut, 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 balut. It's only in the evening and they ride around and do that, not during the day. During the day, you got the ice cream people riding around selling ice cream, and then you got the buku salad. Yeah, the buku salad people riding around selling. Yeah, have someone standing in the corner holding a spinning arrows. I know. Yeah, sounds gross. Sounds gross, but it's a big thing here. Gives you energy. They only eat it in dark. Have I eaten woodworms? Randy, no, I haven't eaten the woodworms. I only seen shows like Bizarre Food and Anthony Bourdain, but I've never seen the woodworm. I would try it, I guess. I mean, I would try it. Yeah, yeah, I would give it a shot. Full of protein, yeah. I'll tell you what, if you would sell balut here, uh, Iggy, you would definitely get your exercise. Because I've always said those guys selling the balut are the best. They're in the best shape because they ride their bike non-stop all night long. Hey, Black Crow, how you doing? What about green mango? I like green mangoes. They're not my favorite mango. I like them when they're, fresh and juicy. And I think mango season's coming up, isn't it? Yeah, it's coming up. See you in 2 weeks. All right, Doc Welby. We'll see you in 2 weeks. I say hi to your daughters. They watch every day, Zia and Isa. Sure, Zia and Isa. Hello from Angeles City, Philippines. Yeah, green mango, salt and vinegar. That's the way to eat them. 7:45 for a round trip from Manila to Chicago. What air flight or what airliner is that? Airline is that? So, you know, when I fly out of the States, I'll go up to Newark, Liberty, and I've only flown Cathay Pacific. Ever since I've been coming over here, Cathay Pacific leaves in the evening, 9, 10 o'clock, arrives into Hong Kong early morning, a 16-hour flight from Newark to Hong Kong, about a 2 to 2.5 hour layover in Hong Kong, and then flies from Hong Kong into Manila. And that's the only route I've ever taken. I'm one of those guys that I want to get there as quick as I can and as fast as I can. I mean, there are other flights that are cheaper, and there are actually flights that leave out of Philly, but they stop here and there throughout, you know, the trip, and the layovers are so long. I want to get there and get there fast. That's my theory. Eva is good also. Cathay is fancy. I don't know if they're fancy. Now, our last trip over here, we did get upgraded out of the tiny seat to a somewhat little bit bigger seat. It wasn't business or first class or anything, but just that little bit of extra leg room was a little nice. And there is no flights that fly directly from the East Coast to the Philippines. All right. Well, thanks for stopping in, GR. Peppermint patties might be an idea item to sell in your store. You know what? I don't know. So here's the thing I've learned when living here. I can put, you know, something that Americans love, candy or, you know, a sandwich or something we really truly love as an American people, like hot dogs and hamburgers and steak. You put that in front of Filipinos, and then you put something like, you know, like rice and say like tilapia in front of them. They're going to choose rice and tilapia every time, because what we like and what we enjoy from the States, like they've never really experienced it, and it's not part of their food menu here. So they'll choose something here over something from the United States. You know, peppermint patties, we like them. They might not like them here. Like, there's so many different candies and brownies and just different things like that, that's their go-to thing here. Like different types of snacks and name brands, that's their go-to. Where back in the States, we're like Doritos and cheese puffs and potato chips, you know, like Lay's or Hers. They have their own name brands here, and that's their go-to. Find some patties. I'll bring them over to you. I'll be there in March. All right, that'll work. After 8. Yeah, Filipinos like chocolate mints like after 8. Yeah. Now, after 8s I've seen here. Is it after 8s or Andres? I think the little Andres, little mint chocolate. I've seen them in grocery stores and in department stores. And when you go into the department stores, like the one department stores has a massive section of all candies, and Hershey, a lot of Hershey products here. Snickers, Hershey bars, just a lot of Hershey products, except for, of course, peppermint patties. When will I fly my Mavic? You know what? Good question. I need to get it out, and I needed to get it up in the air. With starting the store and just being busy here for the past month or so, I haven't had the time to get it out, but I do want to get it out. I need to get it out. And when will I get it out? That's a good question. Tom Brooks says, good morning, Lut. Sonny, you can bring me some York peppermint patties. Hey, listen, here's one thing. Now, this is East Coast. I don't know if it's on the West Coast, but I know it's on the East Coast. tasty cakes. I have yet to see, well, I won't see a tasty cake here in the Philippines. The tasty cakes, that's another thing I miss. What imported meat do they sell there? Peter, let me see. I've seen Australia meat here. What was that other meat I got? Where was that from? Brazil. As far as beef, that's what I've seen. Australian and Brazil beef. Hannah Grace. Hannah Grace is at school. She's not here, so just got the Mavic here. Yeah, you know what? They are awesome. The DJI are awesome, and I went right online and learned how to fly it just by YouTube videos. Where's Lut going? Lut's going. I don't know where she's going. Oh, she's in the trunk. Got a bunch of empty bottles in the trunk, and we need them when we exchange to get, exchange it when we pick up new sodas or beer or whatever. Have you tried to get the DJI app for the Mavic? I'm not sure what the DJI app is. I mean, I have the app that they tell me to download onto my phone so I can run it, but I'm not sure what the Litchi app is. Fudgy bars, yeah, fudgy bars. They love fudgy bars. Good luck tomorrow, Brian. Thanks. I think it'll go fine tomorrow. I don't think there'll be a problem. Like I said, the problem was I didn't know you had to register online the first time you renewed. And actually, when I was sitting there, I was talking to a fellow who was there doing his annual report, and he told me he had to go online and register, but he told me he was doing his annual report for a working visa. So he said he wasn't sure if it was the same or different with a 13A visa. Well, here to find out, for the 13A, you had to go online and you have to register. They just ask you information that's on your iCard, and you input it, and as soon as you input it, you submit it, and then it gives you a what do you call it, a registration code. And then I need that registration code when I go back to the Bureau of Immigration tomorrow and give that to them, and I should be good to go. I was talking about the fast lane, 1,000 peso fast lane. Two people that were actually sitting there with me paid it, and they did it. They got it within 15-20 minutes. No big deal. Another guy I talked to who didn't pay it, he said it took him maybe an hour and 15 minutes by the time he gave them the information and left. So, an hour, 15 minutes or 10, 15 minutes, I'll just, when I'm waiting, I'll just go to the Burger King and grab myself something to eat. No, I didn't pay. I won't pay them. Are crabs a problem in the Philippines? I don't know. Italian ice. No, Italian ice is not big here. As far as flavored Italian ice water, I don't know if I've ever even seen it. If I've seen it, it might have been in the mall. How long did it take for your 13A visa? When I first applied, from start to finish, 3 months. A lot of it's just a lot of waiting. You fill out the paperwork, you submit it, then you got to wait. Then you got to go down to the Bureau or NBI and get a clearance, an NBI clearance. NBI is National Bureau of Investigation, right, Lut? And they do a background check on you, and that could take a few weeks. And then once you get that, then they set up an appointment, right, down at the BI. And then they set up an appointment down at the BI, or what is it? The BI. Yeah, Bureau of Immigration. And they set up an appointment for that. You go down, you do your interview, you get a photo, then you got to wait for that. So from start to finish, it was about 3 months. What was the interview like? Very simple. You go in with your wife, you sit down, the guy's in there, and he just asks you simple questions like, where did you meet? When did you get married? How long have you been married? Very simple questions, not very hard, common sense type things. And you get up and leave. I think maybe we were in there maybe 10 minutes at most. And now, like I said, we're doing it. We have to do it again. The first one you get is good for a year, and your probation. You're on a probation here, and then 3 months prior to that expiring is when you got to go back and start the second process. Any bank statements to show? No, we didn't show any bank statements. Hey, you mentioned the Italian Cowboy last time near your laundromat. Have you ever been there to eat? Any good? I've been to the Italian Cowboy one time and got their pizza when they first opened and took it home. And I don't know. Here's my thing with food in the Philippines and with pizzas and hamburger places. My taste is different than somebody else's taste. So if I don't like it, it doesn't mean it's bad. You know, somebody else might like it. Me, it was okay. I didn't go back and get any more, but it was okay. I was willing to give it a try. It's just not my type of pizza, but I do know other people that go to the Italian Cowboy and eat their pizzas and they like it. All right, Farah, thank you for stopping in. Have you brought your wife to America? Yeah, Joe, she was in America for 2 years. We lived in America before we decided to come back here and stay permanently. McDonald's in Philippines is good quality. I don't know, it tastes, McDonald's here tastes like McDonald's back in the States. Same way with Burger King. The Burger King tastes just like Burger King back in the States. All right, DM, we'll talk to you later. Thanks for stopping in. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this one up. Thanks everybody for stopping in. Thanks for the questions. Appreciate it. Appreciate all you guys, you know, all you subscribers. Thanks for watching every day. Thanks for all your input. Like I said, I think I'm going to do this once a week. Unless people start saying, we don't like it, but I think it's pretty neat. I enjoy doing it. I know I'm not the best talker out there, but it is. I like doing it. Hey Jane, how you doing? But once again, thanks guys for stopping in, and thanks for taking the time to watch the videos, and I guess until next time.